What's up, guys? I'm RavageDragon and welcome to Ravage Reacts episode 18. Today we are going to react to Goose Pimples. Alright, so this video is called 10 Scary Videos Proving What Science Ignores. Alright, so we're going to get ready, but before we do that, I would like for you guys to ravage that like button, ravage that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for Goose Pimples. Go to his channel, subscribe, show some love for Goose Pimples. Voice is awesome. Alright, so we're gonna get to the video. Alright guys, here we are with some Goose Pimples. Let's go. Ooh. What is going on? Oh! What
Number
the hell?
10, Haunted Streets.
Number 10? Okay.
After getting a notification on her phone,
Okay.
Reddit user Memento Mori 1031 checked the security camera just outside her house to see what might have triggered it. Little did she know that her camera had captured something that would leave her shocked into disbelief.
Okay. What in-house stations are we? Oh, I see like there's a person there. Okay. Hey!
The footage show what seems to be a pale apparition of someone wearing a wedding dress while wandering ominously through the night. Now, we've seen our fair share of home CCTV footage to recognize a spider web near the camera lens, and this is definitely not the case.
No.
But what do you think this Reddit user captured that night? Camera glitch, cheeky video editing shenanigans, or something far more sinister? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
Okay, I have to point something out. When it comes to security cameras at night, in some areas, it's really bad. That is potato 99 quality. And with that alone, a person can walk in the dark and the camera picks it up as a silhouette. And it looked like it's a ghostly figure, but it could be a regular person just doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and the camera's not picking up very well with the rendition and the resolution and things like that, you know. So when it comes to security cameras, it's very iffy depending on where it is, especially when it's pointing outside and there's not that many lights. Also, it depends on the type of camera it is too. And also, to me, that looked like it was edited with some good effects. I got some surprises for y'all about effects, so I'm not gonna do it soon, but I will bring it up. Alright, so let's get to the next clip.
Number 9.
Yes.
Shadow Weirdo. TikToker Dom did live a relatively quiet life. That was until something seemed to make itself at home in his humble abode. He started to notice some subtly strange activity at first. Doors would be swinging and things would go topping off the shelves, seemingly by themselves.
Okay.
He cycled through every rational thought and theory, but everything seemed to scream paranormal activity in his head. And
Obviously.
worse yet, he believed the supposed entity to be feeding off his fear. Engaging with the spirit using a positive approach was supposed to ease the tension within the house.
I think we've seen this already.
It only made the activity 10 times spookier.
We've seen this clip before.
Hey guys, so I just got home from work, and I was reading through your comments. Of course, I already got this happening. Got this door creaking, moving once again. Stop. I said stop.
You can't be a
Kitty, stop. I said stop. Spirits, this is enough. I said stop.
Animals have always been rumored to be able to see the afterlife, and this kitty seemed to see red as well. But even after these weird cat versus ghost antics, he seems to keep his confidence up and continues communicating with whatever has joined him in his home.
Are you asleep? Stop. You need to leave. This is my home.
And like clockwork, whenever he goes to investigate,
You need to stop. This is my home.
there's nothing there.
Like always. Nothing. Stop.
Stop.
Turn it off.
Turn it
I
off.
need to sleep. Thank you. Now leave. Turn it off.
But what was once just doors moving on command, or lights going on and off all night,
Okay.
soon turned into a living nightmare. And that's when he managed to capture this.
Speaking of life, I got this reading right here. Trying to focus on it, but it's kind of hard when you got this going on.
Okay.
Stop. Stop.
I'm sorry, the dude's tone. Stop. I am the Terminator. That'd be funny if a head popped out of there. So this is 100% fake. Dude, that's your cat. Oh no, it's not a cat. What the hell is that?
Who the hell was that? Sure, the way Dom slipped his camera to the ground as he got up was a little sus, since it left plenty of room there for a sneaky jump cut. The orbs, though, very commonly associated with paranormal activity.
That's
But
dust.
what do you think about all these creepy videos? Is Dom living with a shadow man? Or has he got the internet wrapped around his little finger?
I have to explain something real quick. Alright, so this is episode 18. I hate the peekaboo. It is so fake. If you guys think that some entity is gonna peep out of a corner, look at you, and then hide back when you're coming towards them, if that's demonic, then you're wrong. Because if I was evil, I wouldn't give two darns about what you're gonna do. If I was evil, you're done. Especially if you approach me. It is the same way as any evil entity. If you think that they're gonna follow rules, then how are they evil if they follow rules? There are no rules when it comes to evil. I have to explain this because a lot of people just randomly say demonic is demonic is demonic. You throw out demonic so much, it's ridiculous. So whenever somebody says it's demonic, it's most likely a fake video, because an entity that has malice will do a lot more than move your closets and turn on and off your lights. And that's just my honest opinion about it. Besides that, it's very entertaining and it's actually put together well in all, because you saw he had a laptop and he could just edit these videos. It could be somebody in a green screen suit moving the closets and stuff, and he has a picture, still pictures, to fill in the circles. That was a person who was hiding there, looked like a shadow person. It's easy to make that in editing. So in all, it was very entertaining, and it was put together well done for the most part. But I also like Goose Pimples' voice. Y'all like his voice? I like his voice. He has a very... He sounds like a Van Helsing to me, you know? It's just me. Next clip!
Number 8. Blast from the past.
Ooh.
If you've been binging our scary compilations for a while now, you
Okay.
probably remember Magnus Madsen. He moved
Oh.
into his own house,
Okay.
hoping to leave his old life behind.
Okay.
but something from his childhood home seemed to follow him and make
Oh.
itself comfortable.
Interesting.
Items moving on their own and floating orbs are pretty standard in the new house, and the activity became so common that he set up cameras everywhere to prove he
Whoa.
wasn't going crazy. But since the last time we featured him, things have become even creepier.
Ooh.
Take a look at this scary video he recently posted on his TikTok account.
My house is still haunted.
My house is still haunted.
After a long time, something finally happened.
Throw those pictures out the wall.
It really scared me this time.
Duh.
Worried about the whole scenario he found himself in, he began recording his staircase as he could hear a strange knocking coming from that area every night. But after only 2 days of recording, he caught something that left him considering moving away. Imagine going to bed every night thinking that at any time your front door could open by itself. Would you stay? Let us know in the comments section, but perhaps it's time for Magnus to pack up and find somewhere else to live. That's the ghost's house now.
That was pretty cool clip, to be honest. Very cool. Do I believe it's paranormal? I doubt it. Honestly, I do. But the effects was pretty cool. And if you do not want that front door to close, have a little latch on the top of the door and just put it up. It won't open. The door won't open. The door will not open. Or you get one of those hooks that has like a stopper, and you could just and it'll stay closed. Yeah, the only way that would come off if somebody kicked the door open. Only way. So there's ways to do it. There's the chair popping up that looks like you can, how you call it? So there's a way to hook a fishing line to the ceiling and have it come down and tied to the chair. The reason why you can't see it is because you can go to edit the video and you can erase those lines so people can't see it when you play the video. The same thing with the tied around the chair. You can erase the fishing line. It's hard to detect fishing line. So you could just yank and it'll pop the chair up. But yeah, those are ways to do it. Now, is it really that he's haunted? I don't know. What made me laugh about the shade falling, things like that don't scare me because it has happened where after a while the string from the shade will give way and it'll just collapse down. Now, if it gets pulled up rapidly as well as it goes down, then I'll be like, oh my god, it's a ghost. You know, but it just fell down. That can be easily explained, but that's what it is. What do you guys think? You think it's real? Explain why. Let me know. Maybe I have a different perspective on it after you say what you have to say. All right, next clip. Let's go, Goose Pimples.
Number 7. Frightful felines.
Ooh.
If you're a cat owner, you know that sometimes your furry friend can slink off and seemingly vanish off the face of the earth. But surely that can't happen literally, right? Well, have a look at this and decide for yourself.
I've seen this before.
That cat isn't just going for a stroll. It's visiting the shadow realm. A lot of these security camera videos do seem to show familiar types of footage, with figures slowly fading away on screen. But how could this security camera mess up that badly? Or where the hell did that cat disappear to? Let us know what you think.
Again, it's a security camera and it can't render properly. So the fact that it stays still, so a lot of security cameras, when they're low rate, so they have a weird rate system when it comes to their footage. If you notice that the cat was moving normal, but on the camera it looked kind of slow in the movement. So if a cat decides to go fast, the rendering slows down and makes it look like it faded away. But in reality, the cat just ran fast. The speed made the camera unable to pick up the fast pace of the cat. So instead of seeing it just blank disappear, it slowly fades away because it's rendering the time. That's basically what it is. It didn't just disappear, because then that would be an editing thing, obviously. But it's just the render of the camera. That's all it is. What do you guys think about that? Is my information accurate, or you think it's otherworldly? Let me know.
Number 6.
Next clip.
Ghost Room.
Number 6.
When this guy moved into his new apartment,
Okay.
he probably should have checked the history. Because if you move into a building erected in 1932,
Oh my
odds
God.
are it's haunted.
Mhm.
At differing times
Maybe.
of the day, a specific door gets hammered when nobody else is inside the apartment.
Ah.
But there's something sinister in that house.
Hey, yo.
Oh. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
As if the
Don't
violent
curse in
knocking
front of
wasn't
the-
enough, something is lifting the
curse in
cloths
front
off
of
the
the-
wall. And if you thought the banging was coming from somewhere else in the apartment complex, take a look at this.
So it seems to be wanting to happen now more in the afternoon, but just to prove that there's nothing there. Jesus Christ.
Hey,
It
don't
only
take the Lord's
responds
name
when
in
the door
vain.
is flung open, but every single time he checks, there's nothing there. Creepy, isn't it? Found a scary video you'd like us to feature? Send us the link on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GoosePimplesYT.
There you
Also,
go.
don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification
Do
for
it.
all our new scary compilations.
Do it.
Number 5.
So with that, right, I'm pretty sure that, so here's the trick. You don't have to jump cut in that situation. So you could take 2 videos, right? So you can put a video and record all the way you reacting towards the door, right? Move the same exact way towards the door. Somebody can be in it, banging the hell out of that door, that wall, right? And then it takes very precise editing. Then you open the door, right? And then you walk back to where you was, and then you take the same pace but without anybody in that closet, and you can render the sound to the pace of the first video, and you cut right before you get to the door, and then you place the second video, and it'll look like there were no cuts. It's just one solid video going straight. It's been done before. A lot of people don't know about editing tricks like that, so that is a very possible way he's done it. But besides that, I don't know if it's real. And I don't think it's appropriate for a person to have the cross, curse in front of the cross, and then take the Lord's name in vain. I'm not religious. I used to be Christian, but I'm just agnostic now. But those are rules that you follow when you're dealing with the holy stuff. So, yeah, that's a no-no. All right. Next clip.
5. Sinister Stitches. If you've ever lost a coworker, you'll know how heartbreaking and strange it can be.
Yes, it is.
Someone you spent almost every day working next
R.I.P.
to
David.
is suddenly gone. But for the people working in this garment factory, their workmate may have passed, but she doesn't seem to be gone just yet.
I think I've seen
The
this
factory
before.
manager began installing security cameras after they suffered a burglary, but the cameras began capturing the unexplainable instead. Boxes and mannequins would move on their own while the factory was empty, leaving the workers shaking at the thought of going back to work. They couldn't think of anything that could be causing it, until they saw this.
What is it? The machine started moving? The sewing machine started?
At first glance, this is just a standard spooky clip, but an interview with the manager revealed something heartbreaking. A
Okay.
woman named Miss Tanaka worked at the factory for over 20 years and was well loved by all of the other workers. She passed away a few years back and was sorely missed.
Bendito.
But almost as soon as she passed, the hauntings started happening.
Oh.
And the sewing machine that went off on its own was hers. Is this a message from Miss Tanaka? Or is somebody conducting some fancy camera work?
That
What
could
do
be
you
it too.
think? Let us know.
So, it could be editing, obviously. It could be some really good camera tricks and stuff. But also, I do believe in a spiritualist type of thing. That woman's spirit energy was so strong in that workplace because she was happy and she liked all her co-workers and stuff, that even after death, her energy is still running that place. And it's moving the way that she normally moves. It's like making a how would you describe it? You know, in the game Cyberpunk 2077, you know how the cops do like a rendering of what happened and you see like a holographic image of the stuff that's going on. It's similar to that, but with spirit energy, and it actually interacts with everything physical. Sometimes people get a peek at the person, and it's like quick, instant feel. But that's what I believe. That's what I think. You know, it's a lot of people don't believe what I believe, but I'm not. I don't care. You know, it is what it is. That's my thing. So yeah, what do you guys think about that? Let me know. Next clip.
Number 4. Dolly Daydream.
Okay.
What's a Goose Pimples scary compilation without a hearty dose of creepy doll videos?
I hate dolls.
And this one is next level.
Oh
One
boy.
day, while cleaning out his garage, this guy found
Garage.
a Gwendolyn doll stuffed under a load of cardboard boxes.
Garage.
Now that's creepy as it is, but as soon as he put her inside the house, the lights started freaking out like crazy.
Stop. Remy.
Lemmy.
Remy.
Who's Lemmy?
Stop. Stop messing with the lights. Elijah.
Elijah. Who's Elijah?
At first, he thought it was just a bit of electric failure, but the activity didn't stop at that. Days went by, and strange things kept happening throughout the house while he was at work. And he managed to catch creepy moments like this on camera.
I get off work and
Oh.
this is what I come home to.
Okay.
Which would be cool. But alone and there's nobody here.
Why you spin the camera so fast?
So maybe did you run the bath? Or are you gonna take him? What the fuck?
Oh. Come play with me.
Did
After getting sick of the activity plaguing his life, he began to suspect the doll might be the root cause of it all. But when he told his audience that he might get rid of her, something terrifying happened. Take a look.
Sounds crazy. But like the weird stuff started when I got her out,
Mm-hmm.
right?
He looks like a special effects
So
guy.
I think I just need to, put her back. Do I just get rid of her? It's
Looks like she isn't ready to leave anytime soon. How the hell did the wine glass shatter out of nowhere?
Not hard.
According to him, the hand holding the door was burning. But what do you think? Is his house really haunted? Or is he really good at pulling tricks? Let us know your thoughts.
Okay. This is visual observation. When Goose Pimples slowed down the glass shattering, there was a point of impact. Meaning that somebody off camera shot a little BB and hit the glass hard. And you can see before it shatters, the glass cup shattered here first before the rest of the cup shattered. So there was a point of impact. So they could have used either a pellet gun or BB gun to make that cup shatter. That's one. Two, you can electronically pull that water. So it could turn on easy. Or they have like somebody on the outside through the kitchen window, they just fish string the water on. Easy. Because I saw the handle that they got. There was one of those move around handles. And obviously somebody... Oh my god! That burn! It's not hard. I will say, pretty cool. That was a cool effect that he did with the camera. It's easy to cut in the dark. It's not hard. But I'm gonna give that guy 2 thumbs up. That was great though. Like, it would be cool if he was to do movies. Like those horror movies. Like, how you call it? Conventional horror. It would be great to watch that. That would be cool. Alright. What do you guys think about that? By the way. You think my information is accurate, or you think it's that the doll is actually haunted? Because honestly, I can't deal with a haunted doll. Chucky messed me up when I was little. Okay. Alright. So, right. Let's get to the next clip.
Number 3.
Number
Proper
3!
Farewell.
Oh.
If nothing else convinces you to
Oh,
chuck that
no.
Ouija board down the drain,
Yes.
this scary video probably will.
I've said this a number of times in my videos. Stop messing with the Ouija board. I mean, I don't think it actually has power, but the fact that you don't know, why would you want to mess with that? Why would you want to put your body in danger, your soul in danger, anything in danger? Why mess with that? Don't. Deja eso, coñazo.
Back when he was a child,
Jeez.
Brandon Castonin was laying in bed during a Halloween party his parents held.
Why?
Obviously, the night wasn't complete without some drunken communication with the spirits.
Oh no.
So the adults decided to conduct a Ouija session late at night.
Yeah, because it's
There was
fun.
one problem though. They never closed the session. To close it, you need to move the planchetta to say goodbye. But it was
Plancha-
cast aside instead while the party
planchette.
continued. Since that night, Brandon's father believes he opened a portal for something to latch onto him.
Oh.
But it looks like he wasn't the only one caught up in the mess. Brandon moved into his own house decades later, finally ready to live a life without fear. But it seems like something followed him.
Oh.
After multiple attempts to catch the activity on camera, he managed to record this.
Oh, is that with the foot underneath the curtain? I think I've seen this before. I think this... Oh no, this is different. Is it different? This is one of the first videos I put. Yeah, this is it. We've seen this. Oh, the face.
Bet you missed it, didn't you?
No.
Look closely at the bottom right corner.
In the
of
bottom
screen.
right corner, there was a face.
Someone or something is hiding behind the wall. But when he goes to investigate, there's nobody there, and nowhere for anyone to hide. The ghastly white complexion and what looks like long black hair is enough to send anyone running for their spare brown pants. Do you think his father's drunken mistake followed him into his new home? Or is this a clever bit of acting and editing? Let us know what you think in the comments.
It's clever acting and editing. And you want to know how I know? Because the way, again, the camera was like almost black and white. It wasn't fully black and white. I know there was a light. But at a distance, it looked like somebody held like the chicken in the corner and just showed some of it. It will throw you off. It will play pareidolia like there's no tomorrow. And especially if you're coming down and the house is dark and the only thing that's on is the light from your camera. Yeah, that will mess with your head. You would think it's somebody there. Or somebody used the mannequin and they made like the hair on it and they peeked the corner. Because there is no way a ghost is gonna have half his body in the floor looking at you from the corner that low. In that case, the ghost said, "Can you help me pull through the floor?" But hey, if he wanted to record that like that and he wanted to have fun, go for it. You want to keep making movies and video clips like that? Go for it. Just keep in mind about certain little details that will help you out more. Alright? So if you guys think that was real, just let me know. Don't get nasty with it. Just, you know, it's to have a conversation. I'm not gonna make a joke out of you or anything like that. I'm gonna have respect for you. Because if you believe it, you believe it. I'm not gonna get mad about that. Alright? Alright. So next clip, I think, is number 1.
Number 2.
Oh, number 2.
Paranormal pots.
Okay.
You could probably say a trip to the dispensary could leave people seeing all sorts of things.
Dispensary?
That's what this guy thought while he was working his shift at a dispensary in Oregon. That was until he watched the CCTV footage back after his shift.
Dispensary?
That's no trick of the mind. But the thing that makes it even spookier is that the shop used to be used as a pharmacy years ago, meaning many sick and dying people set foot inside the building throughout history. So, if the history is pointing to a haunting, and the footage is pointing to a haunting, is there a chance it could be anything else?
It's too
Let us know your
subtle.
thoughts on this one.
I got a question. What's a dispensary? I know that there are places called dispensaries when it comes to like a weed place. You know, when they're selling weed. Unless he's talking about that. Oh wait, ganja. Ganja, yeah. If he's talking about ganja, you know, I don't know. Because it's not specific on what kind of dispensary it is. Is it food? You know, yeah, let me know. Besides that, that's very subtle. Those are very simple visual effects that can be done. And you don't even have to be like advanced for those little things to do that. But it could be real due to the fact of the history and everything. I don't know. You know, when it comes to like places like that where it has like a massive history, I can't say no. I can't. I never know. You guys either. So what do you guys think about that? You think it's really haunted? Let me know in the comments. Alright, I think it's number 1 clip. Let's go!
Number 1. To and fro.
To and
While
fro.
enjoying the sunshine one afternoon, this group of people noticed something really weird floating around in the house over the road.
Oh. Oh, okay. I know this clip. It's like something's running really fast.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all. Nobody. That
I
house.
didn't know they could be that visible though.
This shit can't be real.
What in the fresh hell was that? Thinking it must be their neighbor, one of them goes to check it out. But no one answers the door. Yet, that thing keeps speeding back and forth. Obviously, they try to rationalize it. Maybe it was one of the kids who was just running around,
No.
even though it looked like a tall figure. Or maybe someone was messing with the curtains because they didn't want to be seen. But when they called their neighbor to double check if they were okay, she said the house was completely empty that day, and she had no idea what they were talking about. So, if nobody was home, who was running to and fro? Either there's something really wrong with this woman's curtains, or there is an uninvited guest running laps through the house. Have you seen this scary compilation full of creepy stuff caught on camera yet?
Alright, so with that last clip, it was, I'm pretty sure that there was somebody in there. There was like 2 or 3 people in there. And they were running back and forth when they heard people coming towards the door and whatnot. They was not gonna confront them. Yeah, there was no way that that was something nefarious or supernatural. That looked like people. Like, I've seen people run back and forth like that. You know? So, with that, this video has been pretty cool. I enjoyed it, even though a lot of it is visual effects and whatnot. To me, to you guys, hey, let me know if you believe it, and you can explain to me why do you believe it. I'll find that fascinating and interesting. All right, but with that, let me leave it to the other me. All right, guys, that was it for Goose Pimples 10 scary videos proving what science ignores. A lot of it to me was visual effects, simple tricks and whatnot, but it could be real though. And to be honest, it can. I don't know. There's a lot of things that happens in this world that we don't know nothing about. All right, so with that, I hope you guys ravage that like button, ravage that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for Ravage Lands Productions, so that way you know, and stay tuned to the next videos that comes out. I did a previous video about a set of cards that I won in a giveaway by Mr. Spaceman dude, guy, Mr. Spaceman guy. I keep doing that. Also, I did the last Friday's slap time. You guys can check that out as well. So with that, I'll leave you and bid you adieu. Alright, peace out everybody.